on the cusp of some live shows. Isaac, Naya, James and Jord, aka My First Time.
Yeah.
Wow, got a whole crowd in here for your first time at Radio 1. Welcome. Hiya.
Thank you.
So glad to have you in, especially at this very special time. You're about to start a couple of shows in the UK. And I understand, Isaac, that normally the shows begin with some kind of speech, or it has historically started with speech.
They have, yeah. I think Great Escape last year we did a good poem, and I think Great Escape this year I'm going to come up with some new material, but it kind of goes occasionally. There's like a few gladiator quotes in there, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll put some June quotes in. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
I've seen that new trailer. Don't know what language it's in.
No, I'm going to have to try and replicate that, but that is going to be difficult.
Doing some homework. Well, I'm excited to hear what you're going to have in store for us for these shows. And it must be so great for you all being a band that tours and travels and gets to make music as a living. That must be so exciting.
Yeah. No, it's great. I mean, I'm not a very well-travelled individual, but having the opportunity with the band is pretty nice. Like, I don't think I'd ever step foot in Glasgow, let alone like Madrid, which we're playing next year. Like, that's pretty mental.
Oh, that is incredible. What was the idea then? What was the genesis of My First Time? Whose idea was it?
I'm gonna say it's mine. I came from Dorset, really small village. I was like, I want to go uni. I want to start a band.
Yeah.
I kind of pulled it together like a bad Avengers, and it was and then we were just in different courses. I met James. He slept on my sofa in my house for like a year, and then we came together, we made music, and here we are now.
Yeah, and you absolutely deserve it too. And I mean, as someone from a small town, I mean, there's like 10,000 people that live in Caernarfon at the moment. What is it like for all of you, I suppose, particularly if you're from a smaller town, like Wells, for example? Is that where they filmed Hot Fuzz?
That is where they filmed Hot Fuzz. That's my opener whenever I speak to someone, because initially it's, Wales? No, mate. No, not even close. I mean, it's the smallest city in England by radius, I believe. It's just old white people there, so it's nice to actually get some diversity and hear some decent music that isn't like Billy Bragg reruns. But it is nice. I was like a big fangirl growing up, like One Direction, boy bands, that kind of stuff. So going from that perspective of just seeing how it works is great, but it also is not as mythical as I thought. There's a lot of planning. It's a lot of planning.
So much admin.
You don't do any of the admin.
No, I don't even read the emails. I get told. I do it on the night.
You didn't even know where we were going today. You asked, what station is this going to be on?
Yeah. Classic FM, I thought.
In the car on the way. Come on.
But before you leave me, I thought it'd be really fun if we could do some quick fire My First Time questions. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Yeah,
So I'll do one each. Gonna be quick. What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Right.
James, we'll start with you and we'll work our way down to Jord. Does that sound good?
Yeah,
cool.
Okay, great. James, what was the first album you bought?
My Chemical Romance, their greatest hits album. They put out in like 2014.
Isaac, what was the first song you learned to play?
I think Ghosts by Laura Marling.
Ooh,
Very basic,
gentle.
very, very, very basic. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty though.
Yeah, very nice.
Pretty. Okay, Naya, what was your first gig that you went to?
It was One Direction, you know. It was One Direction in 2014 when Zayn left. It was an emotional experience.
Oh wow! And there's a whole album out now from Zayn.
Yeah,
we can dive
he's got a
into.
new one out. The first one he released is actually really, really good. When it first came out, I didn't appreciate it, but now I'm a bit older, actually. I understand it a bit better.
Turn back to the classics.
Exactly, can't beat it.
And Jord, what's the name of your first cousin?
Come on, George.
I have a billion cousins. Madison.
Oh, shout out Madison.
Shout out Madison.
Big up yourself.
I'm sorry, Madison. And all of my other cousins.
Yeah, we love you too. We love you too. My first time. Thanks so much for joining us on the show.
you.
This is The Kids Are on Radio 1. Thank you, My First Time, for dropping in. They make such peppy, relatable music, and they were so much fun. You can also catch them at Mad Cool and Truck Festival this summer, as well as on their own tour, although they have sold it out, so soz, unless you've got a ticket. And you snuck in there this song called The Kids Are on Future Artist on Radio 1.